and you're just in that zone. You know that you're here for this, and you knew while coming that you had to run. So I don't have any problem. In fact, I say it to be very good. They asked, there's a sleeping restriction asked, because I don't think majority of us, we know how software engineering, in fact, develop technology is difficult. We generally don't sleep. So it's just better because this time around, at least you're with your friends. Before you see, you guys are together, you chat, you play, you share ideas. And so at that time, at this stage, like sleeping is not more that much a problem. It's more like an experience, a very special one for that matter. We are up to 5 of us, so it's very easy to share time. When everybody is conscious, he knows he's going to come back at this time, so it becomes relatively easy to take care of everything, especially when our project manager is this strict. Okay, concerning the food, oh God, wait. Let me see the well, because actually this is a very nice part. No, I just like it. Like you are in our head, you know that you are about to get hungry. At that time, food is on the table. We are like, Jesus, is this not paradise? Like for everyone that is passionate about software engineering, this is like a perfect comfort zone. You work, you eat, you work, you eat, you drink, you work, you eat. I think that's just for any person who loves technology. I think this is just perfect, and you make sure we don't stress too much. Water, food, always at our disposal on time. Let me precise. So it just makes things so nice, so comfortable.
For me, it's just a matter of organization. I think we are very organized. That's it. And for the food, yeah, I think it's okay. Though we don't have any problem with it.
Say what you told me, that you like it. Say that you like it.
I like it. It's okay. I mean, I like it. And I do appreciate it. We're grateful for the food.
He doesn't want to say it on camera.
Yes.
Food really
Maybe, yeah, they can think that he loves you. You love food and you like it, actually. Say it.
Okay.
This is my second hackathon, and I must say it is really different from the first. It is intense, it's full of knowledge, it's encouraging, it's boosting, because you see the people giving us the master class, it's not something they just think of. They are sharing their experience, and it's beautiful. We learn from the soul.
So far, it is the first hackathon where I have to participate in a 48-hour hacking, which when I heard of this in the beginning, it was like something that's going to be very, very impossible. But as we started working on it, I realized that these 48 hours might even become small when you are working on something big, because once you start working, you are developing, ideas are coming. You realize that 48 hours, you stay up at night. Like last night, we stayed up at night. At 3 a.m., you are feeling tired, but you look at what you have to do. You don't really want to sleep, like you want to keep on going and going and going. So it's really an interesting experience. And just like one of the mentors said, this 48-hour hackathon gives you the kind of experience in the real world, where when the job where you might be working needs so much of your time, you will not be that lazy or wanting to or looking for rest at every possible opportunity you get. So I believe we're all learning a lot from this hackathon.
As a lady who is into tech, it's challenging, because it's a milieu where they are men, so they tend to look down on the woman. They see us a little bit like the weaker gender, and they don't expect that much from you. So it's something I would even say it's good, because when you prove yourself there, they give you the respect, you earn the respect. And again, I would encourage the ladies who want to get in.
Il vous montre ce qu'il faut connaître. Maintenant, moi je connais pas tout, mais je sais de quoi tout parle. Right? Je me suis focalisée sur certaines parties. Par exemple, certains d'entre vous dans le web, vous allez choisir d'être front-end, back-end ou bien DevOps.
Manola's masterclass this morning was beautiful. Just the fact that it was a woman who was giving the masterclass was something that boosted my spirit. And the ease with which she gave it, the knowledge she had about it, the experience she had about it was so beautiful, and it boosted my spirit. I even told my team captain that this is making me want to go back to school to get back all the bases might have lost. I want to know more. She's making me want to know more. So it was really a very great class.
What I had in my mind when we were coming here is actually almost completely different from what's happening, because I assumed that since we came on Sunday, arriving here at midday, we'll have the first day off, like, relax. So we had to bring our swimming attires because we assumed. We even went through YouTube to see what the hotel looks like, every part of the hotel, so that we know what we're going to need. And we gathered everything, swimming attires, and we assumed that first evening was going to be relaxation, so that we relaxed. And then the next morning, we kick off everything effectively. And then when we arrived there and we realized that there was no free evening, and then the worst part of it was that we are going to start work immediately, that we are going to officially launch the 48-hour hackathon. I was like, is this really happening? And then also you look at people who are coming from Marwa, those from Garwa, you look at how much they want it. I discovered that the competition is is tough. So it's the type where if you joke a bit, somebody kicks you off, and that's why every possible opportunity you get, you try to go ahead of one person. And when you see a team member trying to sleep, you're like, we don't sleep here. And when you see other teams sleeping, you're like, this is it. This is what we need. Let them sleep. Let them rest. Let's take the step ahead.
Sang Malima. Are you ready? We are coming. We are here. We are here. This is Project. We are here. This is Mountain Hop. We are here.
Everywhere I go, everywhere that I've been, the only thing I see is beautiful people, beautiful people, beautiful people, beautiful people. Don't you know, don't you know?
My name is Wenda Bendera Ornella Mart. I am a digital engineering student at the Congo Cameroon Interstate University at Saint-Melima. It's been more than 24 hours and less than 48 hours. I don't know how many time is still remaining, but I'm already tired. Okay, for my participation, the thing is that I've never had an experience of a hackathon, so it was for experience sake, firstly, and secondly is because a friend of mine called me to join his team, and I could not refuse because I owe him a service. So. In my team were 5 members, constituted of 3 coders. I am the one in charge of the communication and the business plan establishment. And there's another member, a female too. She's in charge of the design process and everything design related. As challenges, I can talk about the time allocated for the hackathon. It's the first time that we're experiencing, for most of us, it's the first time we're experiencing a 48-hour experience in the same place, with no sleep, with the same faces, all the time, doing the same thing, in the same place. We're feeling like in a box, and it's a little bit stressful because we feel like mice, like little rats in boxes, and it's a little bit stressful. For the food, the food is good, but it's like in the restaurant, it's like this. That how are we going to do? I'm just managing, but the food is good. The food is good. The atmosphere is really good. It's the first time that we're experiencing being in the same place with people who are sharing the same idea and the same initiative. So it's actually very, how can I say it? It's a good experience in a nutshell. We're using Python programming language for application. Since we're programming an artificial intelligence solution, we prioritize using Python. And as human interpreting language, we chose Transformer, which is a model in artificial intelligence which understands human languages. We had a lot of difficulties. Firstly, we did not even think that we could develop a solution in just 48 hours. And this has been a revealing experience for us because we saw that if we put ourselves into full potential mode, we can produce extraordinary things. And during the animation of our logo, we had some problems exporting the logo. But finally, we've put on some little techniques and we've collaborated with some of our classmates here who gave us some advices which we applied and things worked out. And also for the business model, my God, those things are difficult. And we were not sure for most of the data that we had. So we eventually found some websites which gave us verified data, such as the UN website and some Cameroonian databases, which we found, and we finally could handle the situation. As resources, the main obstacle for us are the authorizations to put in place a solution, because there are many things that can be developed technologically wise, but we need authorization mainly from the government, because we look up to not only developing solutions for Cameroon, but since we are from an interstate university, we will need to collaborate with both the Congolese and the Cameroonian government, and the authorization that we're going to face, and also technological licenses. So the obtention of licenses will also be a very big challenge, because we need to protect our intellectual property. And as third obstacle, you can say finance. I do not want to pronounce it firstly, but we need finances a lot. Okay, during this hackathon experience, what I can take out from here is that this way of procedure, which is the practical way, is a very good practice, because generally in theory we do not see the main difficulties that we are going to face in the practical world. But this hackathon has been as a professional experience, where we emerge in the real world with real problems and we're asked, what can you do? It's no more how many marks will you have at the exam, is really what can you do, what can you offer, and how can it help the population. So it's really challenging, because it differs from what we are used to in the habitual educational sector in Central Africa in general.
Hello, I'm Neva Desmond, a computer engineering student, and